Okay. Okay. I'll do that later. Okay. We are in game number 4. Because game number 3 technically was a, how do we put it? Clockwork broke the game. So we do have Trent, Marcy, and Dawnbreaker immediately being banned. Um, we got Invoker being banned, of course. No Invoker. Oh well. Gonna have to live with it again. So your usual bans coming out. Nothing new as of yet. Okay, so we do have the Nature Prophet being banned from Operation Desert Storm. And see, so this is. I get why the remake, but it showed how good the NP was that last game. Just going around the map, getting those sprouts, and just disjointing the team. Like we do have Pango being banned by Operation Desert Storm. Um, and I'm in no way faulting anyone. Don't get me wrong about that. I'm just saying, like, it sucks. Um, you
This
know.
is a good opportunity to learn.
So we do have PA being banned by Buff Buddies. They do have first pick, and we do have Earth Spirit again. Okay, so last game they banned the Earth Spirit but let the NP through. This game they banned the NP but let Earth Spirit through. Um, so Operation Desert Storm does have first pick. We might be seeing Sven again. Okay, we do see Lion. They do pick up the Lion. Nice position 5 for that hex. That uh why can't I think of it? I'm drawing a blank here, guys. The Impale, the Spike Impale, and then the Finger of Death is nice, and the Mana Drain. I mean, all of his spells are so good for amazing support. Um, so let's swap that. Okay, so we do have Sven being banned by Buff Buddies, realizing Operation Storm didn't first pick it, but more than likely they're going to be picking it later on, just because I feel like they've picked it in like all their games. Um, so we got one ban coming out from both opponents still, and then we'll be getting into our second round of pick phases. Um, and we have Monkey King being banned. Okay, so I think this is the first time we've seen Monkey King banned this series. Um, and that was by Buff Buddies, who banned it. Operation Desert Storm does have their final ban for the second phase before they get into their pick. I mean, and most of the bans have kind of been the meta bans. So nothing too out of the ordinary by by either team right now. Okay, so we do have techies being banned by Operation Desert Storm, and they picked the Phoenix. Oh man. Uh no comment. Oh man, that is kind of funny.
5 seconds remaining.
Who are Buff Buddies going to pick up? They got 2 picks in a row. Two picks. There we go. We get to see this Warlock that I've been talking so much about the past couple games. I feel like he's so good, and he's so underrated right now. Like, he's in the top supports, okay, and we have Dark Willow. I feel like Warlock is like, he's still in, like, I would say he's probably in the top like 8 supports. But even then, I think he's so underrated. Like a good Warlock, especially with his new upheaval, spawning stuff with the fatal bonds, and when they die, they spawn one of those ticking time bombs that run into you. I feel like it's so good right now, and people underestimate it. Dark Willow, I think it's always been good. With her Terrorize, Bedlam, Cursed Crown, another Channel Stun, Bramble Maze. I mean, I think she's all around good. And then the Shadow Round to kind of keep her from harms, from death's doorstep, for the most part. We do have the Ember Spirit coming out on Operation Desert Storm, so more than likely that's gonna be their middle. So there is one more pick for each player, and then we'll get into the final banning stage.
5 seconds remaining.
We'll see what's going on. So more than likely, they got their position 2, 4, and 5. I mean, I don't see Phoenix played 3 as much anymore. So I highly doubt it's a position 3 Phoenix. Okay. And there's your position 3 as a Mars. The one game we did see the Mars, he had great Blood Arenas, great Spears, great God's Rebuke. Mars, I like Mars. He's definitely a great initiator with that
5
arena.
seconds remaining.
And let's see who Buff Buddies respond with. Because right now it looks like they have their mid and their position 4 and 5. So we're going to be seeing an off laner probably here, and then a safe laner. Oh! Okay, so this is the first time we've seen Gyro picked. And he hasn't been banned any game, so we are seeing a Gyro picked here. My thoughts, I don't think he's bad here. I think Ember early game is going to run over him if he has a good lane. But late game, I don't see anyone really doing too much damage to him. With the Lion, definitely a lot of burst damage coming in to kill the Gyro pretty quickly early game. So Gyro could definitely have a rough lane and a rough time. I'm going to say pre 20 minutes.
5 seconds remaining.
So we do have Razor and Primal being banned for both sides. From both sides.
Radiant team banned.
And Legion. So So I guess they banned the Legion out because there's a Phoenix and an Ember Spirit. So I mean, Legion can blink in, duel the Ember Spirit, and he can't do his Sleight of Fist. Can't do his Remnants to get away. So I can see why they banned him. But I feel like Legion is really good against Gyro as well. So that ban is kind of a double-edged sword, but you know, they are communicating. More than likely they weren't going to play it, so they just decided to ban it. Because they're looking for a pause one, and Legion isn't really a pause one. So we do have Faceless being banned by Buff Buddies, and now we are into the final picks. We will be seeing an offlaner from Buff Buddies, and then Operation Desert Storm gets to pick their safe lane. I think Buff Buddies, a Night Stalker could work well here. Just have that silence, so Ember couldn't get away, Phoenix couldn't get away. So Night Stalker would be super good here, I feel like. But let's see what they decide to go. I am stuck on the Night Stalker. Doom, okay. So Doom is good here. Because of the Doom, it does stop the Ember Spirit from doing Ember Spirit things. But I mean, he's gonna be getting a Lincoln, so Doom needs to get another spell or have somebody like Dark Willow or Gyrocopter break it with the Humming Missile or the Cursed Crown. And Doom does go through BKB as far as I'm aware, because every time I'm against him, it goes through BKB. Not me personally, but my team. It's BKB. So we do have a safe lane. They are running low on reserve time. I feel like they need a safe lane that doesn't... Okay. I was going to say that doesn't necessarily rely on all of her spells. And I mean, Dusa, yes, the Stone Gaze is amazing, but Dusa can fight while doomed still and doesn't really care too much about the Doom per se. So, again, we are in our final game. No clockwork. No Dota crashes. Our final game of the night between Buff Buddies and Operation Desert Storm. The question is, can Buff Buddies do what they were doing in the first minutes of Game 3? Or has that all subsided? And this is going to be a total reset from how they were vibing from Game 3. I definitely think the team fight of Buff Buddies is a lot stronger as long as they can get the Dusa on the Doom and no Stone Gaze comes out. Or they might even Doom the Ember and keep him from getting Sleight of Fist, depending on how far ahead Ember is. But I don't think I don't think Phoenix is a huge issue this game. Lion definitely is always a huge issue, I feel like. I feel like I feel like the Phoenix egg is always going to get off because of the Dusa Stone Gaze. All she gotta do is stand by it. But I feel like it's gonna be such an easy thing to avoid. Oh boy, we gotta pause. Okay. Whew. It's just somebody going bathroom. Oh my god, now we got Gyro going P. Oh man. Oof. Well guys, this has been a long one series of Dota. Let me just tell you that. But we are finally, fingers crossed, in our fourth and final game, even though it's really our third and final game of the series. And like I stated before, this is really a best of one is what it comes down to. No mistakes can be made, no faults. It's do or die time here. And that's what it comes down to. Oh man. Okay, here we go. I am excited to see how this plays out. I really I think this is going to be a very superior grudge match between these two teams just because of what has happened in game 3. I feel like Buff had that momentum swing going, but now Operation maybe looking to stop that because of what happened in game 3, looking to stop that, looking to capitalize on it, and looking to take back this game to win the series. So let's see as we go into the game. And we're having a disco party over here. Phoenix is frying some eggs. There's some hand claps going on. I mean, it's as peaceful can get right now. And yeah, I mean that's going to be a pretty peaceful rune collection. It looks like no, I don't think Doom's going for that. Okay, there might be a battle down here at the bottom river rune. Mars is going for it, but realizing, oh my god, there is 5 people here. He does get the God's Rebuke, but that's just... Oh! No! No! Okay, Gyro is fast. Oh! The Impale from the Lion for the save. Sadly, Mars does have to go back and get that full heal, but that prevented first blood. Well played by the Lion to prevent that first blood. Now, that does mean Gyro will be able to kind of deny and free farm this lane of creeps. And speaking of that, he does miss that creep. No one saw that though, so they just saw it because I announced it to the world. Meanwhile, we do have Earth Spirit and Ember Spirit mid. So we got 2 spirits duking it out mid. Meanwhile, top, we got a bit of action already going on. I mean, both players are falling low. He's got to make sure he doesn't get rooted again. He does. Plays it safe. Doesn't even want to go through the roots. So... Ooh, we got a courier kill down here, boys. Oh, that Mars, or that Warlock is dead. And Mars drawing the first blood on the Warlock. I feel like that death was very anticlimactic. Meanwhile, top, I think this is definitely going to be a win for Dusa and Phoenix top lane. Blood Grenade does come down. Another Fire Spirit going on. Another auto attack. Another Fire Spirit. But it does not land. And it does look like We'll be fine. Meanwhile, mid, we do have the bottle on the Ember Spirit. Bottle is now coming for the Earth Spirit. And it does look
You were
like
doing
this
very well.
may be a
Very
1-for-1 rune trade. Yes, it will be. The Rolling Boulder to secure that rune. Bottling up. Does get that bottle charge canceled. Meanwhile, top, you know, still duking it out. She is missing half her mana. And we do have another kill bottom. The Lion does get that Warlock kill. Fatal Bonds is on them. The bombs are coming out. And Lion is taking care of the bombs. The Humming Missile. Where's the Humming Missile? Where's the Humming Missile? I feel like... I would have been close. It would have been close. I think Lion would have just escaped, but it would have done a lot more health to Lion. And seeing as Lion doesn't have Tranquils yet, I think it definitely would have helped the lane. Looks like Willow is trying to kill the Phoenix. Does get him in the brambles, but it does look like Phoenix will be able to get away. And Doom at this point doesn't really have anything to help kill, so it's pretty much just her doing her thing. Gyro is doing the flat cannon and the magic missile coming out. This may be a kill. Will the tower get it? No. Oh man, that was oof, that was so close. I don't think that would have. It might have actually killed him because he was at 70 HP when that missile just died. Oh man, that turnaround at the last minute. Splitting those runes again. Ooh. Nice mana burn. That's probably the best skill you could have gotten early on as the Doom. Like, oh man, the mana burn is just so good. Meanwhile, bottom lane, we do have pretty peaceful now. It does look like he is trying to do the upheaval, but it does look like the stun coming in from the Lion. The Lion probably going, yep, and that is a dead Warlock. Oh, they pushed him into the tower. The wand keeping him alive. Taking some tower shots for the Lion. There is Fatal Bonds on the two heroes. But I think Lion is going to live regardless. Does have that Tango being eaten right now. Lion does get both the bounty runes on the Radiant side, though. Very nicely done. Lion is appearing to be coming middle. Earth Spirit is not aware of this, but it does look like Lion realizing Earth Spirit kind of has that escape, and I don't think he can do much of anything. Matt does look like the Humming Missile will connect, doing quite a bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough. Mars is going to be able to get out. Does look like the Spike, the Hex, the Spear, and the last auto attack on the Warlock to be able to finish him. And it does look like Lion will be having his Tranquils coming online here. Ooh, look at you, Earth Spirit. Does Gyro? Oh my. Gyro went straight Chrysalis. What? Oh my god. So he is looking for complete and utter lane dominance. And I missed that kill up here. Oh, the Medusa dropping low. The Blood Grenade will be taking Medusa down. Wow. I did miss that fight. I was in shock and awe of this Chrysalis. Like, yeah, I'm just in shock of this first item Chrysalis. I don't think I've ever seen it. But hey, you know what? This is Dota. Anything can be built on any hero. That mana burn is going to be so good for Doom this entire laning phase. Ember Spirit does look like he is rotating bottom. So bottom does need to be careful here. There are the spike coming in, the Hex to follow up, the Arcarius dive, whatever that word is, and the spear to finish the gyro off. But it does look like the burn damage does finish the gyrocopter. The upheaval, the Lion looking for the Warlock, will be finding the Warlock with that ward, the spike, the Hex, the blood, the arena. Where is the spear? The spear misses. Warlock will be staying alive for a little bit longer. The Arcarius dive. The Fire Spirit's coming in. The Gyro trying to do whatever he can. The Lion falling low again, but there are Tranquils. So the Lion will just heal back to full health. And there's nothing the Gyro can do.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ember Spirit is looks like he's going to rotate bottom this time. Meanwhile, the flat cannon on the gyrocopter doing its work. Gyrocopter is now going for boots. Ember Spirit is rotating, and this is going to be a dead Warlock. Well, Mars, I mean, helped them try to escape, but no effort. To no effect. That was the wrong word. I'm not too late. I'm not going back and changing it. That was not the word I meant to use. But it is what it is. And the roll in on the Ember Spirit. The Ember Spirit does get the chains on the... It did look like he got him on the Willow, but they're only level 1, so they were quick. Ooh, he was looking for a Doom. He was looking for a Doom, guys. Ember Spirit is going to TP back to base. Looks like to get full mana. Phoenix using the teleporter to go top. Soul Ring on the Mars. I'm gonna go to net worth since it's 10 minutes. Does look like the illusion rune on the... Ooh, he just gets it. Does get another Bramble though. And he takes quite a bit of damage from the Willow Bramble Shadow Realm.
Radiant's bottom tower is
They're
under
looking for a kill. They got freaking Arena Blood. I call it Blood Arena. Okay, guys. It's the same thing. Ooh, Phoenix does see the Warlock. And that Warlock is a dead Warlock. No finger kill for you, buddy. They killed him a little too quick there.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Oh, man. This could be devastating, guys. Here we go. Oh, man. Okay, but meanwhile, we do have a smoke on the Earth Spirit and the Willow. They are going to go on the Mars, the Magnetize, and the Spear, but it's not going to be enough. He's just going to fall to the Magnetize. He does have the Blade Mail, and it does look like he will be TPing back mid. Just trying not to lose this mid tower. Meanwhile, we do have a Lion behind the Gyrocopter. But it does look like he will be making his way towards the mid. Tier 1 tower does fall to the Ember and the Catapult here. Phoenix is just TPing back and forth through these warp gates. Twin gates. Lion is really hunting for a kill on the finger. And this could be it. The stun going out on the Willow. Willow does not have time to TP. Trying to get that stun off, so... Where's... Oh, he's not. He is not going to start getting the stacks on his Finger of Death. realizing, you know what, it's a secured kill, let my carry kill it. The egg coming out on the Phoenix to save himself. The Mars has to back away, taking the golem hits as well as the tower. I love it. He is literally using that over and over and over again, just going back and forth. Willow TPing in, realizing, hey, we got a golem. Let's try to use that. Earth Spirit rolling the bash, the sun ray to fly over into the trees. Will it be enough? The Earth Spirit rolling again, the Bramble Maze rooting, and that will be a dead Phoenix by the Warlock Golem. Meanwhile, we got Dusa farming up. She is going for Manta first item. We do have the Doom. Still has Doom. Does have the Hand of Midas ready. I don't think I have seen one Doom come out yet. It is 13 minutes. And Doom is level 9. We do have another gank in progress to find the Earth Spirit, but the Earth Spirit did use the Twin Gate, and he did go top. Meanwhile, it does look like we will be seeing a gank possibly on the Dusa. The Dusa is staying here, is farming one last hit, and she will be going under the tower. The Earth Spirit rolling forward, the Doom coming in, and that will be a Doom. That will be a mana drain, and this could be a dead Dusa. But no, the Blood Arena does save for now. Oh man. The Finger of Death coming out on the Earth Spirit just getting away. But the Sleight of Chains, the Sleight of Fist wrapping him up. And the Remnant forward, the Spear. But the Spear does not hit because she dies to the Sleight of Fist. And Dusa stays alive. What looked to be so bleak for the Dusa ends up winning because, wow, of the Blood Arena coming in. Ooh, the double damage, and that's a dead Warlock. And Ember Spirit just dominating at this point. He is 4-0, top of the net worth, and Dusa is not far behind him. Gyro is up there, though. He is not far behind. He is doing his best to keep in relations with the Ember and the Dusa, because if he falls out, he's gonna be a nobody. He needs to keep par. That is one hero you want to keep par. Oh, Warlock going to Hand of Midas, but going to, does not get latched to the tower. He doesn't have all the fatal chains, the fatal bonds, the slow, but will it be enough? It will not be enough. I feel like he should have probably just saved it, but hey, you know what? Teach their own. That is going to be possibly a dead golem. Oh, the spear finishing off the golem. And that's a dead courier. Things are not looking too bright for Radiant right now. Ember is just, he is becoming a menace. And that is not one hero you want to become a menace. I mean, granted, there's only a 1k gold difference, but I don't know. I feel like you don't have too much to stop the Ember Spirit. He can dodge the Golem stun. He can dodge the Gyro. Actually, I think the Gyro missile follows you now, if I remember correctly. So I don't think he can stun that or dodge that. There is the Doom. He can dodge the Cursed Crown by Dark Willow or the Terrorize. So I mean, Ember is definitely one you want to put some focus on, to try to keep maintained. Earth Spirit does have that Hand of Midas, does have the Blade Mail. Willow is going Hand of Midas. So we're going to be seeing quite the Hand of Midas coming out. Ooh. Oh, nice blink into the stun. But guess what? He can't get the finger off. Oh, he did have that little bit of leeway for the finger, but Ember does get out. The homing missile will be connecting. The rolling forward, the homing missile coming out. Ember is still stunned. The kickback, the Doom coming out, and that, my friends, may be a dead Ember, but no, the egg coming out, the arena coming out to save the Ember Spirit. He is falling low, but it's not going to be enough with just the Doom and the Doom in itself. Ember Spirit living with less than 200 HP, and he can thank the Blood Arena and the egg cutting all routes to the Ember Spirit. Meanwhile, Dusa does have the Manta style, is going for a butterfly next. Denying that haste rune. I mean, you got Doom and Gyro keeping up with the farm of Dusa almost. So this game, I really would like to see Doom do quite a bit more. And okay, so every Doom I've had, they've been going Hanamize Octarine Core, which I absolutely hate. Absolutely hate because it doesn't offer anything. Where this Doom did get the Hanamitis, realizing, okay, I have enough farming items. Let's get something for a team fighting item. And this is what he needs to be doing. He got his BKB, the team fighting item. Yes, okay, he's got the Philosopher's Stone for that negative attack, but really, he's going in there. He's dooming. He's scorch earthing. He's mana draining. And then he's got an Infernal Blade. And really, that doesn't use any of your actual attack damage. Meanwhile, bottom, we do have a jump on the Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit does get stoned. The Finger of Death coming out, but the burn damage coming out from the Phoenix. The Phoenix does egg. Tries to get this Dark Willow in the background. Dark Willow does Shadow Realm out. Meanwhile, Ember Spirit does get the Sleight of Fist. The Terrorize coming out on the Phoenix and the Dusa. The Mars getting the God's Rebuke on the Warlock. The Doom getting the Rod of Atos. The Bramble Maze coming out on both the Mars and the Phoenix. And it does look like Mars will be cursed, crowned, stunned. But that will be a 2-0 in favor of the side of Operation Desert Storm. Ooh, I can zoom out a little more, guys. Mainly probably just for team fights, though. Okay, Earth Spirit coming in. The Boulder, the Magnetize, the Lion Blink. Where's the stun? There's the stun. And it doesn't... Oh, he rolls by that, and it reactivates it. Drawing low. Oh, he reactivated it again. And this is going to kill him. Very nicely done by Earth Spirit. And I'm being a little too loud. I'm going to wake my wife up because it's past. Very nicely done using those remnants to refresh the cooldown of that Magnetize to keep it going. Ooh, this stack is a beautiful stack indeed. Ugh, so beautiful. And more than likely they're going to be doing the Tormentor right after that. Ember Spirit, ooh! He is going to steal this XP rune. Look at him. Oh man, that's huge. That is huge. Butterfly is finished on the Dusa. Blink on the Mars. Does look like they do see that the Ember is up there. Going to try to get a kill on the Willow. Can't get out because he doesn't have the Sleight of Fist. Oh, very nicely done with that dodge with the Remnant. You proved me wrong, Ember. So Doom alone cannot kill the Ember right now. He's going to need backup. Ooh. So he traded the Mana Burn in for the Stomp. So he's not going to be as useful against the Medusa right now. But there is another stun for Doom now. Okay, Medusa is trying to get and farm that Iascati. We are going to be seeing a fight here. Where's the side of chains? They need to go on this Ember first. This Ember needs to... He is rooted, and it does look like the Terror is coming out. The fear on the Ember. The Phoenix, will it get the egg off? No, he will not get the egg off. The Lion will be the next one to fall. Lion is doomed. Oh, the deny. Ooh, man, that's like a arrow to the knee. We do have a Kaya and Sanj finish on the Ember Spirit. BKB is almost finished up. Does look like they will be trying to attempt Roche for the Radiant side, realizing, you know, we're a little behind. I think they're a little behind on XP, not so much gold, but XP. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, see, the XP is definitely in favor of Operation Desert Storm. Hi, kitty. Okay, so Gyro does have the Aegis of Immortality. Of the Immortal. Sorry, guys. I got it wrong again. So, Gyro, man, farming away. So, he started off with the Chrysalis, which I don't think I've ever seen a Gyro start with Chrysalis. And then going Ags, BKB. Oh, the Doom! Getting that BKB off to walk outside of that arena. Ember Spirit is blinking forward, trying to finish off that Doom. The Sun Ray doing so much damage, so much work, and it does look like the Ember Spirit trying to find another kill. Does get rooted in the process, and we'll just Sleight of Fist the wave. See, like, without Doom, they don't have the lockdown they need against that Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit trying to Sleight of Fist does not hit the rolling man. Lion, meanwhile, does have that blink, trying to set up a kill. They are pinging that out. Meanwhile, up people with the Warlock. It does look like the Earth Spirit does roll in. It does look like he does get rid of Atos. The Hex coming out. The Fiend, the Finger coming out. The Lion dying to the reverse Finger, and then the Warlock stun. It does look like the Stone Gaze coming out. They're trying to finish off, and it does look like the Doom does get the Infernal Blade off in time to stun the Medusa for that kill. That is a fight that Buff needed to come back in that game for that XP. 3,000 more XP in favor of Buff, and that should have swung the graph, yeah. Very nicely done. And they do take a tier 1 mid, and they say, you know what, screw it, we're going to a T2. Meanwhile, bottom, they do get the Doom off on the Ember Spirit, but no, the Bramble Maze does not connect, and that is going to be a free Ember. The Silence coming off, the Spirit coming out. They might even be, oh, the Earth Spirit coming in from below. The Silence coming out. The Rolling Bowler does not hit. The Magnetize, did that hit? No, it did not. Oh, man. The Warlock out of place. The Spirit coming in. The Gyro Captain does get the call down. Trying to kill the Ember. Oh, the Doom getting that stun off on the Ember, making it so he couldn't get out in time. And it does look like Lion does get stunned off. The Earth Spirit does boulder forward, pushing him away, silencing him up, rolling back out. And that will be a double kill going in the way of the gyrocopter. There is Blood Arena out on the Mars. The Mars is looking for a kill. Gyro, this could be a death on the gyrocopter if he stays his welcome. Overstays his welcome. It does look like that will be an easy D-ward for the Phoenix. Now we do have Gyro, does have that tier 3. Paladin sword, of course. Best item to get on freaking gyrocopter as a tier 3. And if anyone says otherwise, I'm sorry. Like, that's such a good item on Gyro for a tier 3 item. I'm open for prove me wrong statements, but it's gonna take a lot to prove me wrong. Lincoln Sphere on the Ember, and we all knew that this was coming. This was coming sooner rather than later, just because he does not want to get doomed, does not want to get that silence on him and muted status. Actually, it doesn't mute yet. So we do have a 4-man smoke, kind of looking for a kill. We do have Doom up in 5. Ember Spirit almost to the Lincoln, doesn't quite have it. So this next fight still may not have it, and we'll see how it goes. Scotty is finished on the Dusa. Heart with a Sage. Oh man, that's a nice scan. They have been pretty good with their scans. Upheaval to clear top wave, spawn those. Oh no, they just okay. You know, I don't think I've read his new changes ever. I just know he spawned stuff.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, Mars does collect his tier 3 item. Meanwhile, Ember does TP top. More than likely, Deuce is going to be doing the Tormentor. Nope, not enough people. Okay, we have a gem on the side with Phoenix. I'm not sure why the gem, I mean, I guess for just dewarding. Other than that, they don't really have any Shadow Blades or any Invis heroes right now. So I feel like it could be good. I mean, dewards for free. So we'll see. I mean, it does have 3 sentries too. So I'm wondering. I don't know, man. We will be seeing a smoke here momentarily by the Dark Willow once this wave is cleared. Doom may have given what they were planning on doing away. MKB now finished on the gyrocopter. Dude, this gyrocopter is getting huge. But see, at the same time, Deuce is also getting huge. Does have that Crystalist. This will... Ooh, nice blink by the Lion. May not be enough to save himself, though. He does get the stun on the Warlock Gyro, but it's not enough because the Earth Spirit says, nope, I'm a boulder, and I'm rolling through that. I feel like the Shard for Gyro is really good when you're focusing supports. Ooh. Earth Spirit is actually looking for a kill on the Dusa. Oh, the Doom coming out. Does not get the Doom off yet. Wants to make sure he can finish the kill. The Doom is stunned up, and there's the Doom. And the Dusa will be going down to the Doom. Meanwhile, we do have top tier 2 tower taking quite a bit of damage while everyone is bottom. This is actually going to fall. That's just a free tier 2 tower that fell. And Ember, I wonder if he's gonna keep pushing. He does have the shield rune, but nope. He decides not to keep pushing. Did that catapult miss? I don't know, Ember. I feel like this is a free couple hits for you. As long as you have a spirit, you know Doom's down. You got Lincoln's. Oh well. Oh well, he doesn't know where everyone is. So, I mean, it would make sense. Is he going to try to go on this? Oh, he missed the Searing Chains. That is going to be a back from the Ember Spirit. Meanwhile, we do have Radiant taking Roche again. They are being they're on top of that Roche, but the Dire team does know. But will it be fast enough? It does look like Roche will be dead before they do get there. Will they fight with Roche in hand? Roche does go down. They do get the cheese. They do get the Aegis. And Ember Spirit does show. He does get immediately silenced from that boulder callback. The fear, the terrorize coming out. The finger. And it does look like the cheese being eaten. Earth Spirit manages to lift the blade mail coming out. The egg coming out on the back lines. We still have Warlock ult. And it does look like Earth Spirit trying to bring down the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit is magnetized, refreshing that cooldown. Ember Spirit trying to do whatever, but it does look like the Warlock ult is too much. Earth Spirit does finish him. Meanwhile, we do have the Phoenix going down and the Dusa going down as well. And that is a 0 for 3 trade. And that is also the gem going to the way of the Radiant side. And that's going to be a tier 2, possibly a tier 3. There is a buyback on the Ember and the Phoenix, but will they decide to use it? Being as Dusa and Ember can both clear waves like no problem. And the Fortified coming out. We still have 2 golems which punching around on this. They just got supercharged. Does upheave create supercharged? What the? I don't see how it does. Huh. How? Maybe this? Yep, disperser. Didn't realize he got that. And a Midas Solar Crest. I think she had her axe coming. Yeah, she's almost got her axe. That's gonna be a nice boost in damage. Earth Spirit does have Octarine Core, looking for another kill. He may be going on the Ember Spirit. This could be a silence to terrorize. Oh! Very nicely done by the Ember Spirit to prevent that terrorize from hitting him. And possibly a death. He had magnetized up, so... Meanwhile, Phoenix is farming. Looks like Phoenix's next item is a sheep. Warlock is very, very close to that refresher orb. Gyro looking for that silver edge as the next item. Man, so Operation Desert Storm looked so good in the beginning of this game, and then they fell apart little by little. The team fight of Radiant is just too strong. when you have Magnetized with Black Cannon and Call Down with Warlock, Fatal Bonds, and Golem, it's an absurd team fight. And then now you have double Doom. Ugh. Okay, I mean two Searing Chain stuns. That's nice. What they need to do is they do have the Dusa. They need to just prolong until she gets like 8 slotted. That's what they need to do this game. And have Dusa kind of stay in the back line. We do have an arena coming out. The refresher coming out. We will be seeing another arena maybe here in a little bit. And that's both Warlock and Willow going down. Warlock, remember, did have Chaotic offering with a refresher, but now he is out of the fight. So that is going to be a back off for the Radiant side. I feel like there's so many refreshers this game. Like, look at this. Doom, refresher. Warlock, refresher. Mars, refresher. Phoenix, I'm just kidding. Does not have a refresher. Gyro almost getting his level 5 cooldown talent more than likely. He is favoring the flat cannon, so we're gonna be seeing flat cannon. That upgrade. And that is a huge upgrade. From 20 seconds to 15. Doesn't seem like much, but it is. They are looking for a kill down here, realizing, okay, there's everything down here still. So they have not been down here for quite some time. Does look like there is going to be a smoke play for the Radiant side. Now they do have double Golem, technically quadruple Golem, because the Golem is split in 2. They are going in the silence on the Phoenix. They're trying to drop the Phoenix low before they get any ults off. The buyback coming on the Phoenix immediately. The Warlock does still have his refresher, but will he have to use it? He doesn't even have to use it. They still have the refresher on the Warlock. That fight went from 0 to 60 in like 1 second. I know that's not the right phrase, but I'm sticking to that phrase. They need to push mid. I mean, technically, they can push any wave because there are no tier 2 towers to stop them. But it does look like they do have a mid wave. There is a fortify for the Dire team. Ember Spirit trying to cut the wave, but there is also a small wave down here bottom that they're trying to keep alive. The roll coming out, the silence coming out, the stun misses. They are going top, and they're going to be trying to get megas. Now, Dusa is up in 5 seconds, so they are going to be looking to fight this. And here we go. The rollback to try to catch the Ember Spirit out of position, but they do get on the opposite side of the tree. The silence coming out on the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit is trying to kill the Warlock. The Warlock does get the refresher shard on the Golems, but it does look like the Doom and the Warlock will both be falling. The Golems trying to do the damage they can to this Rax, but sadly there is backdoor protection because somebody kept cutting all the waves. Ember. This is crazy because we look at the kills. It is 20 to 24. You wouldn't think the Radiant would be so far ahead, but they are 27k net worth ahead. Gyro at the top with 30, 26 with Earth Spirit, and 25 with Doom. Just taking it to the team of the Dire. And see, this is when you know you are in dire need of a change. We got Dusa going for that all sacred edge. I don't know. It's called the Divine Rapier. The Divine Rapier could turn the fight.
Are scanning.
We do have a double damage rune that did spawn top. And no team knows that it's there yet. Oh, what is you doing? Does look like he's just silver edging away. And we do have another smoke coming in the way. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. Okay, she does silver edge. She is staying there for just a bit, but she does decide to come back. She's gonna hit the... Nope. Okay. I was gonna say, you better not hit those creeps. That is not a good timing for you, especially when they're all down here. Oh, man. Third roach, and this is with an axe consumable. Ooh. Okay, so who needs an axe? That is good. I mean... I guess they're gonna take it. Okay, Earth Spirit did take it. And he already used that. Man, he did not waste any time. That puts Earth Spirit at top of the net worth, boys. Top of the net worth. Okay. This is going to come down to if Ember can pick off the Warlock before Warlock can get a billion golems down, gonna have a chance. Almost level 25. Okay. The smoke does come out.
Top tower is under attack.
Who got the cheese? Yeah, okay. Okay. Wait, why did he fatal bomb that? Oh man, he's just chopping at these Raxes. Okay, here we go. Does look like the gyro does get out. The Warlock getting his ult off. Where's the refresher? The refresher coming out. And there is the double golems again. But look at this Medusa just wreaking havoc. Gyro going down. Warlock almost going down. The upheaval slow. The silence is coming out. The call down coming out. The Gyro just doing an insane amount of burst. The Dusa dropping. The Dusa and Ember both buying back. The Earth Spirit rolling forward. The Doom trying to get this Mars out of position. The Mars Bulwark trying to prevent him from dying. It does look like the Ember coming forward, trying to sleight of fist his way to victory, trying to get the Warlock, and possibly will be getting the Warlock there, but there is Mega Creeps for the side of the Radiant. There is another buyback on the Mars, and it does look like they are trying to finish down the Ember. Ember Spirit sleight of fist away, and it does look like the Dusa and the Mars will be falling, and the Ember falling just back here. And that will be game number 3, going to the side of Buff Buddies. And Warlock asking if they want to redo. I feel like that was a little BM there, but... Oh man, what a series. What a series. Operation Desert Storm taking a quick 1-0 over Buff Buddies. Buff Buddies coming back, returning the favor, bringing the series to a 1-1. And then game number 3, a technical difficulties where I think Buff Buddies did have the advantage early game, was knocking on the door, was breaking down Operation Desert Storm, coming off that recent win, that high, and then Clockwork just